Okay, good morning. Make sure you have a chair or something nearby for balance. And we're going to get ready and get started. So let's stand up nice and straight. Chest is lifted. Remember to breathe through all the movements and start marching it out. Let's go to beat. Pick those feet up off the ground. Get those arms moving opposite the leg. And keep your eyes forward, not down. Keep your eyes forward. Your head is lifted. You're standing nice and straight, nice and tall. Good. Get those arms really swinging. And pick those feet up. Let's march it with purpose. And breathe. All right, we're going to take it side to side, and we're going to pull up. So here, it's not a shoulder shrug. Shoulders stay down. You're actually squeezing your shoulder blades together. And I want you to make a fist, and then spread those fingers. So it's a fist spread. Good. Last one, keep stepping, pull, push and pull, push. Remember, arms aren't loosey-goosey, arms aren't flailing. You're pushing and pulling, again, with purpose. So push it out, pull it in, get those back muscles into it. Should feel some tension in the arms and the back. Good, now we're gonna take it up, reach, and pull. Pull it down, just like we do when we use our bands. So imagine you're pulling elastics down. So you gotta get these back muscles into the movement. Heart rate should start coming up now because our arms are overhead and moving. Good. Take those arms down, press it back, back. Squeeze those back muscles. So it's really the back muscles I want pulling your arms behind you. Palms are forward and spread those fingers. And breathe. Good. Last one. March it out. Get those arms just pumping. March it wide. March it in. March it wide. March it in. Pick and make sure those feet are coming up off the floor. March it wide. March it in. March it wide one more time. Good. Take your right, keep marching. Take your right hand to your ear. If that bothers you, you can put it down on the shoulder. And we're going to keep the legs and we're going to reach. Pull it in. Reach it out. Reach. So shift your weight to the left. Reach. And reach. Reach. Good. One more time. And switch. Here we go. Ready? Reach. Reach. So feel a nice stretch through your midsection. And shift your weight. Shoulders stay down. Eyes are forward and breathe. One more time. Good. And switch again. Spread your fingers. Spread. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Switch. Bring it in. Reach, extend. Think of really reaching. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good, and march it out. Shake it out. Woo. Roll the shoulders back a little bit. Breathe. Good. Step it side to side again. Pull up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And push and pull. 2, 3. Push, squeeze. Push, squeeze. Pull it down. Again, getting those back muscles into it. 2 more. Good. Arms down. Press it back. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. March. Whew. Again. Here we go. Take it wide and reach. Reach. If you want, your other leg and your right leg can come up off the ground or just come onto the toe for a little bit of extra stability. 2 more. 1, 2, and switch. Ready? Reach. 2, breathe. 3 more. 3. Then we're going to go to some tap backs. 2 more. 1, 2. Good. Ready? Tap it back. I want opposite arm. Reaching. Reach. 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 So extend. Lift that arm. Reach. Last one. Good. March it out. Let's take it, kick and clap. Ready? Or lift. Now, if that's really hard for you to do, you can just lift your knee as high as you can and just clap overhead. But try not to bend. Try to get the knee up. Abs are tight, so as you lift your knee, you're putting your belly button in. Or just touch your fingers. Do what you can. Be safe. And remember, you never move into pain and keep breathing. Last one. Good. Take it wide. Bring those heels up and back. Remember, knees stay pointing to the floor. Heels just come up like they're trying to kick your bum. And reach. Reach. You have fingertips. Use them. Trying to touch those corners. So extend. Reaching. And breathe. Last one. March it out. Deep breath in and out. Let's go back to tap backs. This time it's the same side arm. So left arm and leg go together. And reach. Reach. So not only are you reaching with the arm, but I want you really reaching back with that leg. And we're not shrugging our shoulders. We're squeezing behind our shoulders as we lift our arm. Of course, move where you can. One more. Good. March it out. Lift those knees. Clap under. So I'm not bending forward. Maybe a little dip, but we don't want to bend way forward, okay? So we're making sure our abs are tight. So our abs are going to help us lift that leg. Again, just lift the knees as high as you can. If you need to hold on, don't worry about clapping. One more. Good. Wide. Heels. Heels up towards your bum. Trying to kick your bum. And reach. Again, you're reaching. Breathe. After this, we're going to go through all of those little exercises one more time, one by one, straight through. And breathe. All right, last one. Here we go, side to side and pull up. Pull up. Make a fist, spread the fingers. Now push it out, pull, push, pull. Again, I want purpose. I want movement with purpose. You're pushing and pulling. So creating that tension in the arms and the muscles. Last one, go up. Pull it down. Pull. Slow it down if you need to. Always feel free to make the movement slower. Last one, now press it back. Ready? Press. Press. Palms forward, squeeze. Squeeze the back muscles. Last one, legs stay here. Arm at your hand at your head. Reach. Pull it in. Reach and in. Extend. Extend. Two more. Extend. Last one. Ready and switch. Switch. After this, we're doing our tap backs. And we're going to do both arms at the same time. We're going to lift both arms. Two more. Last one. Good. Here we go. Lift. 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 Three more on each side. Extend that leg behind you. Four more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Knee clap. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hamstrings. Reach. Heels up and back. Heels. And last one. Good. Let's just march it out. Stand up straight. Eyes forward. Take a deep breath in. And out. Good. Roll the shoulders back. Hopefully you feel your heart rate come up a little bit. Good, 15 minutes of cardio there. Good job. And let's go 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, get a nice deep breath in again. Into the belly and out. Good. Hands go around those wrists and the other direction. And make a fist and flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. And again, flick it out. One more time, flick it out. And shake. Good. All right. Left arm is out, palm up. And let's drop our right ear down. You can take your right hand and either hold the back of the chair or bring it behind you. That's going to keep that shoulder from popping up. Reach. I want you, don't just hold your hand here. Extend, reach. Now you can really feel that stretch. That's what I'm talking about. And relax. Right arm out, palm up. Drop your left ear to the shoulder. You can hold your arm behind and reach that arm. Think about somebody trying to give you something, whatever it is that you value, treasure, want, like. and you're reaching for it. And relax and shake it out. Take that left leg out in front, point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. Remember, you're drawing a circle with your big toe. Legs stay stable. And switch. Right leg, point and flex. And circle. Circle the other direction. Draw that big circle. Good. Shake it out a little bit. Another deep breath in. Ready? And out. All right. So let's get our ball. We have a bunch of exercises we're going to do with our ball first. And then we'll switch over to the band. Feel free to get a sip of water anytime you need one. All right. So legs are going to be wide, a little bit, not really wide, but this is going to work the core, and we're going to do some hip taps. So I want you to really focus on moving the shoulders. So get the shoulders, moving the arms. This is what I do not want to see. Not that I can see anything, but I don't want you just looking forward and doing that. I want shoulders rotating. That's where you're going to feel that core working. And your head should be moving with your body. Good. And let's get those arms a little bit longer. Extend them out. But try not to just swing the arms. I want all the movement coming from the chest. Now we're going to take the arms up and over. And let's start kind of shifting our weight. You can even do a little step touch if you want, up and over. Getting a nice stretch, using those obliques, muscles on the side of your torso. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and reach for the corners. So shift your weight, reach. So we're also staying moving. No, we're continuing to move a little bit, so we're going to keep that heart rate up just a little bit more. Reach, reach, reach. Good. Let's go back to just hip to hip. So just tap. You can move. You can stay in place if you need to. But remember, shoulders are down. No shoulders up to your shrugging up to your ears. Shoulders down and rotate those shoulders. Head is following the ball. That's going to challenge that balance. Good. Now take it up and over. And you can get your elbow into your side a little bit. Again, you're going to be feeling this through the core. You may feel it through the shoulders as well. It's some really good, just loosening up those shoulders. Move where you can. Let's do one more on each side. Good. Now to the corners. Reach. Reach. Shift your weight. So you're shifting that weight. And breathe. So as you extend those arms, abs should be nice and tight. Good. And last one. All right. Stand up and take a nice deep breath in. And out. Good. If you need to, just shake those shoulders out a little bit. All right. Let's put the ball underneath our right arm. Okay, so again, we're going to be working a lot of those obliques and working some weight shift. So you're going to squeeze and we're going to come down and reach overhead, all right? So we're bringing this arm down to the hip. Not only are we reaching overhead, I want you to look up to the ceiling. Reach. Reach. Squeeze the ball with your arm. Squeeze. Squeeze that ball. Don't just hold it there. Give it some muscle. And breathe. And look up. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Switch. So ball is under the arm. So we're getting a little isometric shoulder action here as well, but it's also helping to engage our obliques here. These are the muscles on the side, all right? Ready? And squeeze that ball. Squeeze. Look up to the ceiling. Squeeze. 3 more. Think about, try to get your mind into your body, and where are you feeling this? So when I do this, I also feel it give me a gentle or a nice stretch or pull through my lower back and my hip as I'm reaching overhead. Okay, we're going to get into our lunge position. So you probably will need to be near your chair for balance. Let me show you what we're going to do. All right, so just stand and watch me do the first one, okay? So you're going to be in your lunge position. Actually, your back foot is going to be pointing into the room, so your feet are at 90 degrees, all right? So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to reach. I'm lunging forward, but notice that I'm not just pushing way forward. I'm reaching, 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 and then I'm going to pull back, all right? And then I'm going to reach again, all right? We're reaching forward. Good. We're going to reach up, all right? So we're going to shift our weight forward and back. So let's take your right leg. Now, if you need to, you can I can talk today. Make sure you're next to a chair. You can always hold on to the ball with one hand and hold on or reach for the chair for balance with the other, okay? So this is a little bit more stability. If you want a little bit more balance challenge, you can go ahead and get your feet toes forward, but I think this will also let you kind of come back a little bit more this way, okay? So back foot out into the room, ready? And let's reach forward. So it's all about the hinge. You have to get a little bend here. Keep the weight on your foot. Now pull it back. Good, push it out and up and pull it back. Push it forward and back. Take it up and back. Do what you can. Good. And take it up. Pull it back. Reach forward, making sure that your knee always goes straight over your laces and does not pass the top of your toes. And reach. And reach. And up. Good. Let's do one more time. Reach up. Good job. All right. So we're going to do the other side. I'm going to face you on this one, okay? So left foot, left leg out or in front. You can have your right leg pointing into the room. Deep breath in and out. Let's reach forward. Pull it back. Reach up. Sorry. Woo. And reach forward. Pull it back. Reach up. Good. Notice that my knee stays straight. Reach up. Good. and forward and up. Good. And forward and up. Make sure that forward foot, that left foot, you're pushing that foot into the floor to help stabilize you and to push you back. Let's do one more. Reach forward, abs tight, and up. Good. And relax. Deep breath in and out. Okay. So we're going to take it to a plie. And remember, and so when we shift our weight, we're going to just shift our weight side to side first. Remember, let's first start with this. Okay, now again, if you need more stability, you can just stand with up, legs together, because we're going to be rotating the ball. Arms are going to be straight out, and we're going to rotate all the way up to the shoulders. So legs are going to be wide, but let's get this form first. When you go side to side, I want you first to just do some little side to sides. Let's look at our knees. Are your knees going over your toes? If they're going inside your toes, we don't want that. So as you go side to side, think of pushing these legs out, okay? So you'll get a nice little stretch in the inside of your thigh. These are your adductors, all right? Squeeze your glutes, arms are out. And we're just gonna go side to side and rotate. Try to really turn that ball. So whatever hand is on top, you're rotating that ball, taking it under and switching. Try to take it under as much as possible. Good. Continue your legs going side to side. So we're getting a nice little stretch. Working those inner thighs as well. Keep pushing those thighs open as you go side to side. Doesn't have to be big. And keep your body up. And let's do one more. Good. And come up. Take a deep breath in and out. And we're going to go, we're done with the ball, and we're going to use our band. Get a sip of water if you need it. So we haven't done this in a while because we're going to actually do both feet on the band. Okay, we're going to do our side walks back and forth. Okay, if you need to hold on to the chair or something for balance, then I recommend that you not do the band and you just hold on to the chair and lift your legs that way, because you're going to still work your hip muscles, okay? So let's stand on the band. Legs are hip width apart. So you can see I have about a foot distance between them. And I'm going to grab the bands. Make sure you have tension on the bands. Bands should not be loosey-goosey because you're not going to get very much resistance. So remember, I always challenge you to put resistance on them. We're going to stand up straight. The bands are also going to help pull your shoulders down, so it's going to keep you up nice and straight. Now, you're standing up nice and straight, and I want you to just grab the band a little bit further down. Get it a little bit more resistance. All right, so we're going to start with our left leg. We're going to push it out, step it down. Good. We're going to go back and forth. And then the right, and come in. And left, and right. Don't bring your feet all the way together. You need your feet separate to keep the tension on the band. And back. Push out. Think of pushing with the heel. Think of lifting your leg through the heel of the foot. That's going to keep your toes forward. Let's do two. So it's 1, 2, and back. 1, 2. Again, notice my feet, my toes are going forward. 1, push through the heel, and back. We're going to do one more, going in each direction. So you should be feeling it in the hips and the glutes. 1, good, and back, and back. Good. Step off the band, shake it out a little bit. We're actually going to stay on the band. And we're going to do some upright rows. Now let me go through that form again. You'll need to give yourself a little bit more band to work with. So free one hand from the band so that I can take you through the correct form. Remember, this is about lifting the elbow and squeezing your shoulder blades together. This is not shrugging your shoulders up, and it's not curling up. Your hand always stays below your shoulder, below your elbow. Hand should come right about where your chest is with your elbow about shoulder height. All right? So let's grab the band. And let's just lift the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and let it down. Now, if that feels okay to you, then grab the band a little bit further down. Some more. Make it just a little bit harder. Ready? Lift, squeezing the shoulder blades together. And lift. And we control it on the way down. And breathe. And lift. And lift. Lift. And lift. And lift. And 3 more. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it here for 10, 9. Squeeze those shoulder blades and back muscles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and down. Good. All right, stay on the band. Stay on the band. Now you're going to let the band out just a little bit. We're going to lift our elbows. If you want, you can hinge forward a little bit. Lock your elbows behind you and extend. So remember, do not move your whole arm. This is only a bend at the elbow. And extend. Good. 6 more. 6. 5. Drop your shoulders. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Hold it out here. Hold it for 10. 9. Breathe. 8. 7. You can do little pulses if you want. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. So you should have been feeling it right here in the back of that arm. If you're moving the whole arm, then you're doing it more in the shoulder. Again, it's all about keeping that upper arm still. Okay, good job. Final exercise. We're going to do some planks. So I am going to show you some different variations. Remember, you can do a plank using the top of the chair. It's all going to depend upon your upper body strength, what you're comfortable with. You can do a plank on the arms of the chair. You can come down and do it on the seat, all right? But just make sure, and you can also, the other challenge is if you want on the seat, is you can come down and do it on your forearms, okay? So, but what's important, because the forearms will take the pressure if doing a plank bothers your wrists. But what's important is that you step it back and you are in a nice straight line. So if you watch the getting up and down from the floor for Monday, you know you have to stay in a nice straight line, stay up through the shoulders and breathe. Keep your belly in. Do not drop your hips. Do not pop your hips up. So let's take our position wherever is comfortable for you. You can do it on the back of the chair. You can use your chair arms. You can use just the seat, but notice that you have to be in a nice straight line. And if you want more challenge, you can come down to your forearms, but make sure your elbows are under your shoulders and you're up through your shoulders. Do not sink down. So think about pushing away from the chair, pushing up. That's going to keep you lifted through the shoulders. And breathe. And breathe. And breathe. We're going to hold. Keep holding. I want you to hold for as long as you can. Keep your belly button pulled in. If you start to feel any discomfort, stop. Take a break and come back in. We're only going to do about less than 10 seconds more. Because I can't see who's out there. I don't know what you're all doing. So, and let's come in. Good job. So that's going to just help develop that upper body strength, getting used to holding up your weight. And let's take a deep breath in and out. All right. Let's do a little stretching. Let's start our stretch. And we're going to start with our strap. We're going to start by stretching out that upper body. We did a lot with our shoulders and upper body today. So I want you to take the strap in your right hand, drop it behind you, and grab it with your left. You can just grab it or you can grab inside a loop. And using your left hand, I want you to pull down so that it lifts your right elbow up to the ceiling, towards the ceiling. Now, everybody's different and everybody's got different mobility and flexibility in their shoulders. So just do what you can. This is really good for just helping to get that extra little stretch there. And breathe. Make sure your shoulders aren't shrugged up to your ear. Relax the shoulders. I know it's hard in this position, but your shoulders still need to be relaxed. Now, take your right hand and lift it up so that you lift that left hand up your back. Now, you can either lift it up here or you can lift it over your shoulder. So now you should be feeling the stretch in that left shoulder area. Good. And let's take it down, shake it out a little bit, and switch. So take the strap in your left hand and grab it with your right behind. And now use your right hand to pull down on the strap, lifting your left elbow up to the ceiling. Try to keep your elbow close to your head, not out here. Try to keep it close to your ear and pointing up to the ceiling. Again, check your shoulders, drop them down. Mine were up a little bit. Drop them down and breathe. Good. And pull up now, bringing that right hand up the back. Again, you can just pull out, up, over your shoulder. Good. Stand up straight, eyes are forward. Lift that chest and breathe. Good. Release it, just let that strap go, and let's put the strap to the side. So if you need it for balance, let's make sure you have your chair. Now again, you can use the seat, you can use the arm, you can use the back of the chair depending upon your flexibility in getting down. So face either the back of the chair, the arm. We're going to go into that runner's into a runner's lunge. So feet are all going forward, and we're going to push forward through that back hip. And also I want your heel down in the back. Heel down in the back. Pushing your heel down to the floor so you feel a nice little stretch in your calf muscle, back of the lower leg. Push forward a little bit. So feeling a nice stretch here in the front of the hips. Take a deep breath in. Let's raise those arms up. And out. Good. Come down. Hands are going to be on the chair or the arms or the back. And just drop that back hip down a little bit. If you need to, you can take your legs a little wider. Just drop the hip, kind of pushing it towards the floor a little bit. Now you can stay in this position, or we're going to take our left hand, same hand that's on the same side as the back leg. We're going to rotate it up, and let's take our left foot into the room. Your right foot is pushing down into the floor. Your knee is over the ankle, and we're going to look up to the ceiling. And try to pull this arm back and look up. You're going to feel a nice stretch. You're going to feel it in your hip as well. Good. And come down, step it in. Good. And if you want, take that leg up onto the chair. Now you can also keep your foot down on the floor, and we're going to sit our hip back so you can do it that way, or foot up on the chair and sit back and hinge forward. You can even hinge forward, reaching for the toes. Make sure you're not bending your back. You can see how rounded mine is. You want to be up and hinging forward. If you can't touch, that's okay. My hamstrings are a little tight today. And breathe. Pulling your toes towards you. Don't forget that part. Don't have your foot just kind of hanging there. Pull those toes towards you. Engage these muscles. Stretch them. Good. All right. So now your left foot stays in front. You're going to take your right leg back. Nice wide stance. Push your heel down into the ground. Come forward. Keep your body upright so you can get a nice stretch in the front of that right hip. And breathe. Good. Take a deep breath in. Lift those arms up. Good. Exhale. Bring those hands down to the chair wherever you can. Take your leg back a little bit further. Drop the hip towards the floor. Make sure your left knee, take a peek. Where's your left knee? It should be about over your ankle. And your back, your heel is off the floor. Good. Now, take your right arm, same side as the back leg, and let's lift it up to the ceiling. And you're going to rotate with it and look up to the ceiling. If you want, put your right foot into the floor. Go ahead and turn your right foot into the room. Sorry. That'll give you a little more stability. And push that right foot into the floor. Push. So you're going to feel an opening through the inner thighs and the front of the hip. Keep looking up and pulling your arm back, reaching for the ceiling. Good. Now slowly come back, step it in. And remember, you can take that right leg out and keep it on the floor, or you can take it up on the chair, stand up straight, and let's hinge forward, reaching for the toes. So you've got the arms here to hold on to if you need to, but it's also going to, challenge that balance a little bit more. You're standing on one leg. And breathe. Woo. I really feel these today. Good, come on up. Stand up. Kind of shake everything out, a nice easy little shake. And let's put our hands on the side of our ribs. And let's take a nice deep breath in to the belly and out. And again, keep your shoulders down, deep breath in and out. And one more time. And out. Nice job. Thank you so much. You all did a great job out there. And again, thank you. Have a